I want to show you good morning or good day, good afternoon, wherever you are. Just around the nature, very good nature. This is a very hairy place, nice breeze, all the nature from God. I want to show you the health benefits. I know this plant is very, very common. It's very common in the sunny country. You are only seeing it as a plant or as a grass or as a weed that you cut off. It has both health benefits and it has a spiritual benefit as well. I just threw some milk. You can see milk. I threw some milk underneath this tree because I plucked the leaves. I plucked them and I give it as a sign of libation, like a thank you to the angels or whatever hero that is guiding these particular trees, as a sign of appreciation, because they are living thing. When you pluck them, they can feel the heat and they can feel the pain. So you don't pluck leaves or any tree without taking a permission from them. The same way all the babalawos in Nigeria always recite their stupid incantation. You see the dry ones. The dry ones, you use it to fumigate your house. It drives away negativities. It protects. It's used to bless the house. It's used to drive away any negative entities. In the health wise, you will see what I did this morning, which I'm going to show you some of my portion. If I get some coals you do from the market, definitely I'm going to burn it to fumigate. I will use this as an incense in my house. These are the dry ones that I'm going to use for incense. If you look at I need to turn it off now. I'm brewing some concoction that I brought from Ireland. You can see that cedar tree. You can see. You can burn it on its own. You can boil it on its own for 10 minutes if you want. It have loads of health benefits. But here, the thing I'm burning here, if you want us to tailor, if you have any sickness or any illness, you can see this is the one I plucked. Can you see? Make sure you rinse it very well under a clean water. You can burn it on its own. You can boil it on its own. I will tell you what it works for. Number one, it works for malaria, fever, typhoid. It works for malaria. It works for fever. Make sure you don't mix it with any milk. You burn it for 10 minutes. When you burn it for 10 minutes, it works for flu and it works for chest cold. That means if you're having bronchitis or asthma. All these plants you are seeing in Africa, just because they are burning it for you to use, because they don't want you to know the originality, what it contains, or they don't want you to know the name of the plant. This is the plant. It works for flu. It works for rheumatism. It works for rheumatism. If you're having a walker, if you are having bones in your... Hello to everyone. You just got up from the bed. I cannot eat without taking my herbs. This is the one I bought from Ireland. These are my herbs. I mixed 3 herbs here. One for pains, one for detoxification. You need to detox. You don't need to be sick before you eradicate all free radicals from your blood so that you will remain healthy. I have for losing weight, so that's the one I bought on my end. So cedar tree, when you get it, when you rinse it, boil it, put it in a cooker, simmer it, don't burn it. You see, there's no fire underneath. Just simmer it for 10 minutes and leave it to steep for another 20 minutes without cooking it again. Switch off the cooker and simmer it. That means if you are not buying all our mixed, because when we are mixing herbs for malaria, flu, rheumatism, we mix over 20 different herbs together to make it strong and potent. But this particular herbs I'm showing you, I showed you the tree now. Again, that's the tree. That's the cedar tree. We call it cedar tree. Cedar tree is in the Bible. Like I said, God gave us all these natural resources to be used for our own. That is why we have the power of the heart. I will tell you what it works for again. It works for so many things. That's cedar tree. When you brew the cedar tree, it will turn to this color. When you brew it on its own, but you make sure you brew it in a very, very on the lowest fire for 10 minutes. Then you switch it off, and I'm going to tell you the benefit of olive tree. This is my own olive tree. You can see it just started to sprouting out. So whenever you get something from the tree, you want to pluck their leaves, flower, make sure you take a permission from them. They are parts and they are under living things. They are living things. The dry ones are already dead. You see the dry one? It's very, very good to wave evil, towards evil in your house. You burn it with a charcoal and you recite Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. Or whatever, any prayer according to your doctrine. This is my olive tree now. This is my olive tree. We call it tree of life. Tree of life. It has its own benefits. But let me continue with the cedar tree. What it was for. You simmer it for 10 minutes. You can drink it with honey or syrup. But if I want to drink it, I don't miss anything. Because I'm a herbalist. Yalagbo. Nothing is bitter. Nothing is bitter in my mouth. So like all this dead one, the brown one, as you can see, all the dead one, I'm going to get coal. When I go out now, I get some coals and I will make sure I burn it as an incense before I sleep. I hope you are getting it. It works because it has a very powerful vitamin. The cedar tree. Apart from burning, let me tell you, if you are very lucky to plant a cedar tree, it's a blessed tree around your house. If you plant it around your house, it waits off evil as well. We call it a protective tree. Especially, this cedar tree is different from pines. The pines one are the one with the sharp leaves. Pines are even more powerful than this. They look similar, but they are not the same. They look similar. Look at this one brew now. So I tell you what it works for. You can see this is the tree, the leaves. If you don't understand whatever I'm telling you, you go and Google it. It works. It relieves cough. It relieves cough. It relieves asthma. It relieves bronchitis, any congestion in the heart, and it's rheumatic. It's used for rheumatism as well, for pain. It works for pains. If it works for pains, and let me surprise you, let me shock you. If you are having a delay in your menstruation, it can induce your menstruation. It can induce your menstruation. It works if you have anybody with a wee problem, incontinence of urine, toilet, it can control because of the antiviral component in it. It can reduce the wee incontinence. If you have anybody in the house, like we call it how do I open this gate again? I always get confused. Okay. I'm moving toward the cedar tree. These cedar trees, when people are abusing the work of God by saying Esabod is selling fake herbs, it's not Esabod you are abusing, but it's a blasphemy. You are talking against the word of God. But God owns all the natural resources. He gave it all this. This is apple and the apple seed. I'm sorry, the holy, we call it tree of life. I will tell you what it works for. I'm telling you the health benefit. Not all the grasses or trees you see around you, they work. In as much you clean them, you rinse them well, you put them under a simmer for 10 minutes, under a cooker for 10 minutes. You will see how they work fast. Unless your condition. Look at the tomato, really beautiful. Turkey are blessed with plants, maybe because it's a sunny country. Okay. You know whole leaf, they have better cartooning, like a carrot. If you can brew their leaves and the fruit, it's work against cancer. It fights cancer. They are antioxidants. This is apple tree. This one, it's not apple, but I don't know the name. They told me the name, I've forgotten this plant. Okay, like I showed you in Dublin, stop cutting all these weeds. They are not weeds. We call this wheat grass. You will know by the way we call them not grass, because of the way the seed they are woven. Either they call them wheat grass, or if you see any grass like this in Nigeria, they work for typhoid. They are not weeds. They are antioxidants. If I pluck it now, I wash it, I rinse it very well, I will cook it as a tea and I will drink it. Let me back to the whole leaf to tell you what the whole leaf stands for. Olive oil are not fattening. Olive oil are not fattening. They are very good if you can be using them for your cooking. They fight against cancer. They fight against osteoporosis. They fight against rheumatism. Next time, because my pot is full, I'm going to just brew this on its own. I will plug the seed and brew it on its own. Yeah, it makes you lose weight. You can see it's good for cancer and body pains. Nigeria have been dubious from the century. For years, Nigeria, they are dubious in everything. These are the plants all these babalawos are using for you. When they pluck it, they burn it inside the pot, turn it to black. They will ask you to mix it with pap, ugi. You will not know they are burning the cedar. It's good to take them naturally. That is why when they burn it, they are killing the potency. You are so dubious. Look at these blackberries. Oh my God. Everything, all grasses, all weeds here, they all work for one thing or the. This is red, this pepper. You can see. So look around your garden today. When you think you are caring with, you see that tree? Let me show you this dead tree. Yeah. Look at this one. It's a dry dandelion. It works for cancer. It works for everything. Look, all these plants you are seeing. Once you rinse them, they work very well. Look at the pine tree. That's the pine tree. Like palm tree. Ikiope, palm tree. Tontige. You can use it to fumigate your house. I don't think, because I'm going to download this video to YouTube. All what God created with his hands are all for positive reasons. Even the yerepe that they are using for evils in Africa, we call it a yerepe. It's called mukapurins. It works for fertility. It works for fertility. But in Nigeria, you believe that I don't touch that yerepe. Don't go near the mukapurins. It's called mukapurins. That is the botanical name. Don't go near werepeos. They use mukapurins to turn people to no. It works for low sperm count. I don't know how you're going to pluck it without itching your body, but it really works for fertility and low sperm count. Visit our website if you have any specific illness that you think ordinarily you will need our mixed herbs, because when we are doing the preparation for you, like the low sperm count or fertility, we mix different, including the natural antibiotics. So we have the different thing. So visit our website at www.esabodspiritualherbs.com, or you call us on our phone number +353 899 545 833. Look at the banana. Unfortunately, I do buy all these plants in Europe. They don't have this palm tree and they don't have the bananas. I have dried plantain leaves. The plantain leaves, it's used to detoxificate. It's used for detoxification. Let me give you a simple one as well. If you have been having ongoing cough, phlegm and cough, just make sure you slice lemon. Don't squeeze it. Cut it. When you cut it, you boil it with the peel and you drink it. It will clear your chest immediately. I'm trying to see what this person is building here. That's good. He's trying to build. I know from the back I can build an extension room. I can extend the room there at the back. I can build an extension. Excuse me. Because this is the time for cough. Is one of the viral infection that we always have in the summer. So make sure you brew lemon. Yesterday I drank my lemon for the first time with the peel. I boil it and I drink it. You can drink it with honey, but unfortunately I don't have any honey in the house. So that is all about this. Look at this. Look, they have their spiritual and health benefits. Thanks for watching me. I hope you gain one thing in our program, our health benefits. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube. I don't know which one to use because I just have to open the health one. It will basically for health alone. This is cedar tree. Nurture it. They are very good for bone pain and they are good to fight cancer. Bye. I can see all you online. Make by me. How are you? This is olive tree. I'm saying, if you get the leaf, it's antioxidant. Remember all these tablets you are consuming every day, they are all made from extract from the plants. Plants are very good. Apart from using it for our health benefits, they give us hair, they give us shadow from the sun. And this is what we call natural resources. This is natural resources. How are you? Basino, I'm going to give you the password for the YouTube, the new one for our health, and I will do some cooking. I will do some herbs cooking. I might not show my face. I will caption it. If you want to know about the spiritual, then you go to the YouTube. It's me, your girl. Goddess Esther, known as Original Esabod. Any videos on YouTube captioning Esabod, they are fake. This is the Esabod, the CEO. I'm not angry. They can take my video, but this is the Esabod. So I will try to download the video, and you should subscribe. If we have over 2,000 subscribers, we'll be able to do our live chat on it. I have another one, but that is not open. I have loads of YouTube that I didn't open because I don't really love YouTube. But this particular one will be purely for spiritual. We want to already WhatsApp. I'm on live chat. If you want to wait, that's fine. Emilion Kaba. Bye. Emma.